Keira Knightley, the queen of period pieces, is starring in yet another period piece. This one full of sex, war, and deception. I flew to London to talk with the actress, and she told me this movie made her question a lot about what really happened after World War II.
Rachel.
Hello, Lewis.
Oh, look at you.
Knightley stars as Rachel Morgan, the wife of a British colonel played by Jason Clarke. She's reunited with him in war-torn Hamburg, Germany, where he's charged with rebuilding the shattered city.
This isn't how it was supposed to be.
None of this is how it is supposed to be.
Please don't go. I've seen a lot of World War II movies. There are a lot of World War II movies, but I've never seen, and that doesn't mean there aren't any, but I haven't seen them, a film based exactly when this is, which is sort of, okay, after the war, how on earth do you rebuild? How do you rebuild as a nation? How do you rebuild as people? How do you come back together after something that must at the time have seemed apocalyptic? And I think I was just really interested in that question, and I think it's a very grown-up love story.
The couple struggling to find their new normal is also forced to share their new grand house with its previous owners, a German widower played by Alexander Skarsgård and his troubled daughter.
My daughter and I will stay out of your way until we move to the camp.
What if we let them stay on?
From a kind of national or sort of racist angle, how do two people, a German and an English person who've literally been taught to kill each other for the last 6 years, how on earth do you see each other as human beings again?
And by the way, you have to live with that person
And by the way, you have to live under the same roof. Yeah, in this story, it's even more extreme because, you know, and it's, again, I didn't know about the English occupation of parts of Germany after the Second World War. And the fact that they took houses from Germans. And I mean, this is a fictional story, but it's based on Ridian, who wrote the book. His family did live with a German family in Hamburg after the Second World War. What on earth must that have been like? You know, to live under the same roof as your enemy and to have to come to terms with them and everything you've been through and to forgive and to move on. Like, that's something that most of us find kind of unimaginable, and yet that was something that these people had to deal with.
But personal grief and struggle quickly turns into passion and betrayal.
I never thought that I could be happy like this.